The Pittsburgh Steelers season is over, but if you think the news surrounding the black and gold is over, think again. For the drama-filled Steelers, things are just heating up, and this is where the Daily Links article comes in. You might have missed some key news, and we fill you in and give you the latest, and sometimes greatest, news surrounding the Steelers. Today in the Black and Gold Links article we take a look at what the future might hold for Mike Tomlin and company as he now faces a team without Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell in-house to provide distractions. Let's get to the news. Does Mike Tomlin wake up and wonder what he will talk about now that Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell are officially members of another NFL franchise? Does he sit back and grin, or does he hate that things came to this? Either way, he has his team back. The next move is up to him. Ron Cook, Mike Tomlin gets chance to take back his team by Ron Cook. Pittsburgh Post-Gazette coaching can be so challenging. I asked one former coach, whom I greatly respect, how he dealt with his superstars. I loved his response. I told them they get their perks in their checks. They get paid more than the other players. That's fine, they earned it. But don't disrespect me or your teammates by showing up late. You don't treat every player the same way, but there has to be certain rules for everybody. I think back to something Mike Sullivan said in 2016 when his Penguins were on their way to the first of 2 consecutive Stanley Cups. For me, the biggest challenge of coaching in this league is your ability to build relationships with those guys, your ability to sell them on your message. Today's athletes are very prepared. They're very smart. You can't just come in and bang it over their head and try to force it down their throat. It's a cooperative effort. The balancing act is trying to inspire them and, at the same time, holding them accountable to a certain standard. To read the full article, click here. Does Ben Roethlisberger really need to be a better leader? Or can the Steelers manage with him the way he is? Kevin Gorman, Steelers need Ben Roethlisberger to be better leader by Kevin Gorman, Pittsburgh Tribune Review. When it comes to taking ownership and leadership of that locker room, there's no question Roethlisberger needs to be better. That's not to blame Big Ben for all of the Steelers' troubles, but rather to suggest he becomes a bigger part of the solution this season. It's going to take more than a follow me. If winning the Super Bowl is still the standard, the Steelers have fallen short for more than a decade. Their hopes of claiming a 7th Lombardi Trophy start squarely with the 37-year-old franchise quarterback who is their only active player with a championship ring. That's not to put all of this on Big Ben. A Steelers veteran told me center Maurkice Pouncey is the player whose words command the most respect in the locker room, but that he doesn't speak up often enough. Defensive end Cam Hayward is a stand-up spokesman, win or lose, but he needs to hold the defense more accountable. To read the full article, click here. The Vontaze Burfict era is officially over in Cincinnati, but where will he go from here? He certainly has talent, but will a team like the Patriots or Raiders take a flyer on him? Bengals releasing Vontaze Burfict after 7 seasons by Kevin Patra, NFL.com. Burfict's suspension-filled run in Cincy ends after 7 seasons. NFL Network insider Ian Rapoport added the team shopped the linebacker before ultimately cutting the veteran. A staple of the Marvin Lewis era, Burfict brought bone-crushing talent to the middle of the Bengals' defense. Ultimately, the team couldn't trust the linebacker to toe the line and remain healthy. Burfict hasn't appeared in more than 11 games in any season since 2013 due to suspensions and injury. To read the full article, click here. Joshua Harris explains his tweet about Ben Roethlisberger fumbling. https://t.co/WCNMZLDPOI. The Bishop, at Josh Harris 25, March 18, 2019. Always good to hear from Ramon Foster. Ramon Foster talks about his new contract, the importance of staying in Pittsburgh, welcoming the new additions to the team, and the continued goal of bringing another championship to the city. Pic.twitter.com/TevaPatij. Pittsburgh Steelers, at Steelers, March 18, 2019.